Good morning, Britton Brown here with Trade Hive. Just want to give you a daily playbook today. I'll let you go to the website to look at the charts. You obviously have your charts as well. We had CPI come out this morning, so everything I did pre-market for a playbook was done before. But you know what? It still holds true. Let's just keep things in perspective. When you look at the daily charts, looks a little toppy right now, by the way. It's currently 757. Uh, got some strong buyers at the top here. They've got to get their act together pretty quickly, or sellers are going to come in and beat them down. Anyway, what I would suggest is go to the website at tradehivecommunity.com. You want to see the charts and the full breakdown. But as I said, keep things in perspective. We are in discount. I would personally like to see, we had the run up a couple of days ago that I called, that we get up near the point of control, and then we'd go more into a rotational aspect. It would be a dogfight there. We had a nice little sell-off. Market's trying to find some stability here and try to get out of discount. I still believe that the institutions are going to be buyers down here. But, you know, CPI is the catalyst today. It was a little less than what was expected. We have bearish momentum. But again, we're in an institutional reaction zone. So I would keep that in mind. I've got some targets to the downside I like to see fulfilled. If we come up short, that's not a bad thing. And the reason being is that if they can't get it done, then we're going to see a nice little run. We just had a nice little sell-off of about 40 or 50 points off those buyers getting trapped at the top. So buyers need to respond here, and I think they're trying to. But anyway, on the 4-hour, we had a bearish breakout confirmed yesterday on that move. That's what we were watching. We had a nice gray box that was sitting there. It turned red. We had a confirmation of a close below it, and that was the momentum. Hopefully you caught that. It was so obvious. You know, as a scalper that turns into more of an extension type of trader, when I see that, that was exactly what I was looking for. And literally it was just get short. It lined right up with the opening range breakout. It couldn't have gotten any sweeter for anybody. I would imagine if you're a retail trader, it was so obvious you had to take it. And if you are one of those traders that missed it or sat on it and thought, oh my gosh, it's so obvious. Let me tell you something. You're not going to win every trade. So when the most obvious trades show up, take them. As long as you have a good risk reward scenario, you're going to lose some of them. But that was so obvious. And I know a lot of people will all of a sudden go into fear mode because you're trying to be right all the time. And the reality is we're not right all the time. And we know that as professional traders. We're just managing risk, and if we lose, we lose, and it's just another trade, right? But that was a 400-point move that all you had to do was manage the trade all the way down, and then all of a sudden, once we found a bottom, it was obvious it was time to get out. It cost me, I had more than 400 points in that move. It cost me about 60, 70 points by the time it told me I was out, but it still was like, I think I'd have to look at the books, but I think it was about a 407-point banger. Those don't happen every day, but when the scenario shows up, jump on it. If I lose, that's just the way it is, but yesterday was our day. Again, back to the red box on the 4-hour. We met the 4-hour projection. Really, it's more about the 1 hour. When we get into a rotational aspect, back to point of control, that's what we're watching. But, you know, I'd watch, I've said it before, the 9 EMA and the 32 is kind of what dictates when I've got 9s, EMAs and 32s lining up with the higher time frames. Those are big moves, and that's what we were looking for. So right now, trend is down. I know that they're fighting this. The only thing that changes this is if we get up to point of control and buyers keep showing up. We'll see. You know, I was hoping we were going to have the flush down into the lower range targets, but I could get more bullish if we don't obtain those targets, is my point for you. On the 1 hour, again, The just looking at these targets here, 24,565 was the weekly low area. 24,500, 24,240 is the weekly low. That's a number that I was hoping we would take out, but again, for the bullish constructive bias, I think that it's starting to lend its hand that, hey, the institutions want it down here, and so maybe something to look at. Probability wise, those lower targets still sit, even though the market hasn't opened up. It's a 58% probability. All time frames align bearish. The 4-hour red box is confirmed. We have a 1-hour projection to the downside. So this is noise for me until proven otherwise. If you don't have this size accounts, I think we're going to see some really good volatility. This is a good day, capital preservation. Thank God it's Friday. Sit back. If you've weathered this storm, great. It was really good trading, but you had to have some deep pockets to play in this game. Just sit it out. Use this as an opportunity to learn and put some tools in the toolbox. Get some historical information that you can use down the road. But ultimately, the lowest probability is a squeeze up off of CPI. And so again, we had a nice little rocket ship right off the CPI number, but I'm not seeing anything. I think sellers are going to come in. I mean, you're looking at 24,900, 915, and I think that the sellers are going to have to show back up. Would be my main thing for you. Again, high volatility event regime. CPI's binary expansion, red box breaks is on 4 hours, not noise. That is telling us something. The 9 below the 32 in the longer time frames is telling us something. The only thing we've got on the flip side of bearish is we are in discount, and we can't discount that point. So that's why I say it increases a trap potential for you. But overall, I'm still leaning to the bear side until proven otherwise. And I'm just looking at, say, even the 5-minute. You've got a lot of big buyers showing up on those wicks, and they're not getting anywhere, and that's a problem. So when I see something like that, I start to lean to the opportunity that, hey, we might actually have a nice opportunity to get short up here for a big move to the downside. But with that said, my bias is to the short side until proven otherwise. But, like anything, this is trading. I'm not married to a bias. You shouldn't be married to a bias. Let structure dictate how you're going to come at this. So I think the opening range breakout trade could be a really nice one. But I would look for it to prove itself. I would be more aggressive to the downside if it goes down there. But if it recaptures and we do more of a rotation aspect through the day, that's a great trade for me. I would watch the 0 DTE gamma traders. They're going to bring the volatility. I've said it before. I'll say it again. They are not out for your stops. They are protecting their place in the market. And so here we go. We're getting some selling into this. But anyway, I'm going to go live. And as soon as I get through the open, and I'm going to do this for those traders out there that are struggling to maybe pass their prop account test that maybe got washed out this week. And I'm just going to go on, and I'm not going to be necessarily trading. I might call out some trades. But what I will do for you, just so you're looking for it, if you see this, I will give you an opportunity, if you don't want any latency, to go on to a go-to meeting. So you'll be able to find that link in there. Or, again, there's about a 10-second latency issue with YouTube. But does it matter if I'm just answering questions? And that's really what it's for. I want to help you get your mind right on how trading really works. Been doing this for over 30 years. Uh, this is an awesome business. It's a tough business, right? And so if I can answer some questions and maybe get you on the right path, that's what that's going to be about. Not calling necessarily trades for you to help you make money on Friday. But that's what I got to tell you. Listen, good luck today. Again, it's Friday. Take only A+ trades today. That's my best advice for you. You guys have an awesome day. Good luck, and we'll see you on Monday. Oh, by the way, before I forget, I will have my commitment to trader reports done this weekend for you. Hopefully, you've been watching that. This is a big opportunity for you to get a strong bias for the week. Know what the institutions are doing. They're the big players. Your job is to follow them, let them do the heavy lifting. We'll talk with you later.